Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Everybody good? Everybody all right? Oh, well, now I'm going to be answering the questions from Rajesho, one of my community members. Number one, did you hear about the couple from, where they from? Bristol, that held slaves 25 years without no wages, no nothing. And everything that these people made, they were spending, gambling and whatever. Did you know about that? And these people, well, let me look it up actually, because I want to see how much time they got. Because they literally say these people kept slaves for 25 years. Couple. Oh, yeah, that's how much they got. 25 years. Couple gets 25 years in Bristol. Uh, couples owning slaves. Probably is going to find easier in Bristol. I hope they find the two and they don't end up finding a whole bunch of other people. You never know. This is just one spot they found. Yeah, okay. Here it is. First is the freaking commercial, of course.
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
Hurry up, man. Gee, I have to watch the whole freaking thing.
Well, yes, Maros Tanchos and Joanna Gomulska have been for a total of 25 years between them, following a lengthy 3-month trial here at Bristol Crown Court. It relates to human trafficking, which they carried out for at least 7 years here in the city. Tanchos and Gomulska would travel to orphanages and slum camps in Slovakia to recruit vulnerable, mainly men, on the...
You see, this is the problem with orphanages. And you see that the situation is still there, that there are mothers that put their children up for adoption under force sometimes, a lot of times, or that they just know that they can't afford the children. Hello, every place needs to start collecting their own tax. Every government. That really needs to start happening. Because that's not happening is why a lot of people ain't got no money to do nothing. All citizens should have money. All citizens should have a job. That's on the governments to ensure that that happens. And in 20 years, that has... Hey, look, you people is tripping. And then who is it that has to suffer for the cowardice of the adults? The freaking young children. Y'all feel proud of yourselves?
It's a life of work here in the UK. They would be brought over and promised that they would be given accommodation and half of their wages. It was a very different story when these victims arrived in the city. They were kept inside a house in Bristol, made to sleep on filthy mattresses, to 10 of them in a room, sharing one bathroom. They were locked inside the house, and none of the money, of course, never went to them. Tanchos and Gomulska made them work day and night in the days at a hand car wash on the outskirts of the centre of Bristol, and various other jobs at night. They were always on the promise that they would get money eventually, and they had come in good faith to send money back to their families, but they were kept as slaves. And today, the judge told them both in the dock that they preyed on desperate and damaged people as they were sentenced to 16 years Tanchos, 9 years Gomulska for trafficking, exploitation, and forced labor.
What? Wait. Hold up. So they only get 16 years the dude get, and 9 years the woman get. Oh well. Let me see. 16 years. That's about the time that I'm retiring. That's a year after I retire, actually. But these people, no. That's way too short. That's too short. But this is, yeah, that's too. I want to say, like, look, me myself, I find that how they doing the prison with the time, the amount of time that people have to be in jail, that's completely wrong. Things like this. So the people that had the slaves, were they compensated? I mean, it's proven that they put down work. Everything that these two own should be split between them people. Plus, the government should give those people something as an apology for what your people did. That's how you clean that up. I hear nothing about that though. Of course not. Why? Because who were those slaves? Was that white people? But if it was white people, it would be a whole different ballgame. And because these are even white people, is why that sentence is so low. It's ridiculous. But this is what the world allows. It's good, right? It's fair, right? This is the whole thing. Until everything is done on a fair level and way, that just means I got work to do and keeps me in a job, you know? Because this is ridiculous. So, this is also something I'm a have to cover today in my life to bring more attention to it. Because the BBS, this is just a small group of, I can't even say a quarter of the people are serious, which is very sad. Don't know what they joined for. But so I need to spread it around because things like this, yeah, this is why I do what I do. It's ridiculous. In any case, let me see. Russia threatened Lithuania over, well, no, I'm going to just do these one for one because these all need a bit of attention. I want to cover this one too because Russia is right. I agree with what Russia is doing. As long as it's the freaking government you threatening. Do something that would damage the government, not the people. Do not do things that affect the people. Take out the freaking governments. Deal with them. The people ain't got nothing to do with all your arguments and all of that foolishness. Russian Nobel laureate auction medal for 103.5 million to aid Ukrainian children. I think that's good, actually. Yeah, the hell with the adults that ain't doing shit. You ain't try to stop your governments, so the children are the innocent ones. At least, you see, this is still, even though it's wrong, because you still took out a lot of billions, a lot of people, but it's a way to give back. It's a way to say they're sorry. When, in any type of war that America has pushed, or EU, or whoever, did they go back and they actually gave back or did something? So I find it's very good. Like I'm saying, Russia and China are good. The only reasons they're going through stuff is because EU, America, all of the fucking bastards, that's in NATO, all three of them, all of them things is bad. And because Russia and China is standing up against these things, is why so much of things playing out. Even Egypt, I would say they got a hands into. Africa too, they all over. And anybody that stands up against them, yeah, Pakistan was, but now Pakistan fell in line. Yeah, Ukraine fell in line. And because Ukraine was already trying to do that bullshit is why Russia did what they did. I agree. Ain't gonna bow to no fucking body. How? Why? I am in charge of my people. Not you. What you doing from overseas? You know what we live in, how we going through here? No. Every government should mind its own business. I agree with Russia. I agree with China. Yeah.